one thing I cannot stand doing, in all honesty, as much as I do it because I love to travel, is flying. Flying, it can be such a pester because it's so stressful. Let's be honest. Like, your body's going up in this big old machine that is just like totally unnatural, zapping you with all sorts of weird energies, and you're constantly around other stressed people, which obviously makes you more stressed, and they're scanning you and tracking every movement. There's so much going on when it comes to flying and going to airports. Distasteful in my eyes, but I still do it because, well, it's amazing, this modern science and modern stuff that can allow us to travel around the world and experience some amazing things and amazing people and amazing cuisines and amazing cultures. Whatever. We're doing it for business reasons. It doesn't matter. In this video specifically, I want to talk about ways that you can enhance your flight and keep it healthy, keep it vital, not make it all nasty and unhealthy, right? Making it dreadful like it already is. So we're gonna go through some key hacks, some health hacks you can enact to help you when it comes to mitigating inflammation, improving the energy, and improving your overall vitality during your time soaring in the sky. So let's dive into it. Hey there, my name is Christian Van Camp. I'm a holistic lifestyle and performance coach in this 3D realm. I'm also a vitality connoisseur. I also love everything nature-driven living. That's what I post on my YouTube page. So if you want to follow or subscribe for more, please do, because I have videos coming out practically every single week. And I love sharing this vitality and these little esoteric nuggets. Speaking of esoteric, join my esoteric email tribe. Go to cvcwellness.com or just click below and you can get my free lifestyle guide. I've compacted so much good stuff in there to help you out on your health hike relating to a good gut grocery list. You also get access to a little workout, and you also get an incredible 5-minute journal that can help you out in the mornings, whatever it may be. It's a grand rising journal. You can pretty much do it any time of day, but it really helps you out with getting your mind and noggin in a healthy headspace. So check that out at cvcwellness.com. And yeah, let's go onward. Let's talk about the flight hacks that can help you out in this journey. So first and foremost, when you go into, the whimsical world of the airport, really prioritize opting out of the x-rays. Now, a lot of people will say, dude, it's just an x-ray. You walk right in and, and it's just like these fucking massive little transformers go around you. No, it's really not that simple. This stuff is emitting high intensity radiation as if you're going through like a CAT scan or something even more intense than at the doctor's. Straight up x-rays, which are invisible things you don't really feel all too much, are zapping in your body. This is no joke. Seriously, do your best when you're going through the checking in and you're going through all the stuff, getting scanned and whatnot, after you check your bags and whatever. They're going to be like, hey, walk through that thing. Just opt out of it. Say, hey, I'd rather not. I'd rather go for the pat down. That's all you got to say is, I'd rather go for the pat down. They'll be like, are you sure? And you'll be like, yeah, I'll go for the pat down because I care about my health, my vessel not getting zapped with EMFs and radiation that's radiating my soul. Do that. They'll simply pat you down. Obviously, don't have your drugs in your pocket. Stay away from that and keep your Glock out of the pocket that time. That's a really important thing. But really simple things like that. Just opt out of the scanning, and that's going to be a good way to go. And just go for the pat down. They'll probably think you're a weirdo. That's fine too. And going off of this as number 2 is you can actually bring water with you. So instead of drinking the nasty tap water, for those of you that don't know, tap water is filled with so many contaminants like heavy metals, pesticides even, and not to mention contraceptives. Yes, birth control is found in high amounts within the tap water. You can go to, in the US, EWG Environmental Working Group, ewg.org/tap water. And you will find a whole list of nasty contaminants that are within your water, 100 times the legal limit. Blah, 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 100, 400 times. It's like super high amounts of like weird mercury and things that are just like hard to pronounce. Please stop drinking tap water. So bring in filtered water or get some Mountain Valley water, great spring water. Bring it in a glass container or a container. Usually see-through is a little bit better. They're kind of weird about stuff, but you can even get a stainless steel container, bring it in, avoid the plastic, and just say, hey, this is medical grade water. You're walking through there, they're going to be like, there's water in here. You didn't dump it out. You didn't drink it. And you're just like, yeah, I know. It's medical grade water. That's all you got to say. It doesn't have to be medical grade water. It can literally just be normal generic spring water or some filtered water from home. But you literally just walk in and just be confidently just say, yeah, it's medical grade water. They will ask you maybe once or twice because they're kind of like sketched out about stuff, and they will just test it. It's simple as that. It will delay it another 5 minutes just as much as it will delay another 5 to 10 minutes with the pat down. Just opt for these things if you care about your health. Come to the airport earlier and you won't have issues with having the stress hormones of like, I'm going to miss my flight. Take care of those things. Bring in your own water. It's medical grade. Just all you got to say. And then ask for the pat down. That's a simple way to go to start off your journey. And one thing you can do is bring your own food. Believe it or not, you can actually bring your own food onto the flight in a separate bag with no extra charge. I usually walk in with a normal grocery bag from like Natural Grocers. It's just a nice kind of like reusable bag or whatever, and it's exposed. And I brought things like my sardine cans, which are great. I brought fruit, blueberries and apples and oranges and things like that. You can literally bring in even just a pound of ground beef that's frozen to eat later, like raw, like I would. But yeah, bring your own food. That's a nice little hack as well. You know, it's a really simple way to go about it. Put in the bag, put it through security. They won't even ask questions as long as they can see it and expose it. Great way to go when it comes to bringing real nutrition and not paying $5,000 for a little snack bar at the airport. Number 3 is going to be related to taking the escalators. Take advantage of the escalators. Oh wait, the opposite of that. Don't take the escalators. Why did I say take advantage of the escalators? Take advantage of walking and using your feet. You're going to be on your ass in an airplane for such a long period of time. Take advantage of walking. You know, you'll see the little escalators moving and whatnot, and you'll see them going uphill. Of course, if you got heavy bags, just walk, or don't walk. Take the escalators going up. But take the walking route instead of the flat plane escalators. What are those called again? The little assembly line looking things that just keep going down. Don't walk on those because it'll speed up your transit, or just stand on it. Just walk. Use your feet because you're going to be stagnant and sedentary for a long period of time. This can be really helpful for your overall metabolism and energy and blood sugar. So keep moving. Take advantage of the mobility and movement. Speaking of the word mobility, stretch. Bring some bands. Great hack right there. You can go over the shoulders, go over here. I even got some, literally these types of bands. They're the rubber ones that you can go overhead like this, right? It stretches, and just mobilize on your feet, right? Go on your feet and stretch and open the hips up and all these different mobility positions. Great way to go as well when it comes to hacking your way out of the sedentary nature. Last but not least is taking advantage of mitigating EMS by grounding barefoot and getting adequate sunlight, which is healthy EMS, like the radiation from the sun is healthy stuff. And then the grounding barefoot on some quality soil, or the beach if you're at some water, if you're landing somewhere around there. And grounding barefoot before and after the flight for a minimum of 20 to 30 minutes is going to help a lot with the negative ions and getting some of that anti-inflammatory stuff going through your body. Those electrons are really beneficial. There's a lot of research coming out on this. It's not woo-woo. Ground barefoot outside before and after the flight. Get adequate sunlight because you're going to be under blue light all the time when you're in the airport and on the planes. That's also really helpful, is getting that sunlight in the eyes. That'll help out with energy, your circadian clock, sleeping deeper. So make sure you get that sunlight early in the morning, late at night. Good hacks right there. If it's a red eye, if you end up having like a very late or very early flight that's messing up your circadian clock, take advantage of not sleeping in to get more sleep, but actually resetting the circadian clock with the time you're at that location. Here's an example of this. Let's say your flight is at literally like 11 p.m. and you arrive at 3 a.m. Something that's a little drastic, but let's just say it's like that. You might want to just get home, at that 3 a.m. part and go to sleep and then sleep in until like 11 a.m. or 12 p.m., like noon. But I don't recommend that. Actually wake up at a time that you want to continue waking up at. Wake up at 7 a.m. and stay awake during the day, maybe taking a nap, and then going to bed at that proper time period again. Doing so will help a ton when it comes to resetting your circadian clock, and doing so with tying it in with circadian clock light. So sunlight. So you wake up in the morning, get that sunlight directly in your eyes and on your body. You can sun your balls if you're a guy, sun your yoni, your vagina if you're a woman. That's really helpful too. But anyways, optimize your circadian clock. That's really helpful. Ground barefoot, get some soil in your feet. And you can also use EMF mitigation tech. That's really helpful. I'm a big fan of Aries tech. Really helpful stuff. I carry it around everywhere I go. It has this crazy technology with microprocessors in it that it has been shown in a multitude of studies, like 20 plus studies, peer-reviewed, randomized controlled trials to mitigate the EMFs. It's really awesome. So highly encourage you to play around with Aries tech, carrying it around with you. That can mitigate some EMFs around you and enhance the overall electrons in your body, especially when you ground outside barefoot. So go to ariestech.com and use code CVC Wellness. It's a little plug right there. And yes, I get a little bounce back from that. But you can get these devices you can carry around with you, put it on your phone. Right here, I have that on my phone. See a little device. And it helps mitigate it quite a bit. There's some really cool studies of them comparing these individuals that have it, don't have it. And there's a drastic difference in the inflammation in their body. And this is stuff that is controlled, right? So it basically they don't know it's around them. It's really cool. So it doesn't create that placebo effect. But there you have it, guys. There's a multitude of things you can play around with. Bring your own water. Opt out of the overall scanning X-rays. Ground barefoot. You can, play around with the sunlight and the circadian rhythm. Oh, one thing, I didn't even mention this. Get some quality supplements. And one of the best ones to prevent oxidative stress in the body is magnesium. Magnesium Breakthrough is what I take personally every single day. It's actually over here. Where are you, Maggie? Here we are. Here we are. Magnesium Breakthrough. This is an awesome supplement, guys. It really has changed my life when it comes to mitigating inflammation. I take it every day. We deplete magnesium a lot. It really causes so much oxidative stress in the body and lowers testosterone. If you lower magnesium, it causes more stress, and then it just goes in a negative feedback loop. So if you add magnesium as a supplement, you will notice a difference. All my clients I get on this feel amazing. All the friends I refer to, they actually feel it within a week. So check out Magnesium Breakthrough. You can go to buyoptimizers.com and use code CVC Wellness and all their products. They got gut health stuff as well. Of their enzymes, K-Pex, I take these every day, and P3OM. These are things I actually take. You know, there's a lot of people on TikTok and stuff, and online, they talk about taking certain supplements, but they don't actually take them, or promoting certain products, they don't take them. I've been taking this for years. Biohacks is legit. So yeah, use code CVC Wellness. I get a little bounce back on it. Hopefully you benefit from this video. That's the last little icing on the cake. Anyways, love you guys. Stay vital, and I'll see you on the other side of vitality. Peace and love from above.